Okay, there you go. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Got the audio fixed now. Hopefully you can hear me. Basically what I was saying is I started off, well, I was saying right then, I was saying that it was breaking above our resistance, actually right here on the chart. So we could look at taking a trade, but we're going to try to get this market recap in first. And basically what I did is I set up the bot as a beginner one, and then I was kind of going through showing how you can ask it basically whatever you need to ask it, like any questions you might have or anything like that. So for my example, I did FRVP zones, that's why I typed that in, and then you can see the it basically just told me all of what's going on with these zones. And then yeah, right now basically I was going to grab all the charts so we can see oh sorry, you couldn't even see that. There you go. There's all the chat I went through. But anyways, I'm gonna go grab the screenshots from Trading View and then we'll get right into it. So first up's 4 hour. Grab the screenshot. I'm just gonna leave my lines on here today. Put that one in. Go to 1 hour. Another screenshot. And then we'll go to the 15 minute. Actually, let's do 30 minute too. We'll grab that screenshot. And if you want, you can just grab a screenshot of basically every chart you have up here in your bar. Just make sure you get the time zones that the bot asks for too. So like 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, and 5 minute. But if you really want to just like screenshot all of them, give it some more information, that's fine too. It won't hurt the bot at all. Excuse me. Alright, I got my 5 screenshots on there. So here are the screenshots. Alright, see all 5 required charts. Blah, blah, blah. 4 hour, 1 minute, 30 minute, 15 minute, and 5 minute with FRVP zones. Breakout, breakdown triggers, and support resistance, clearing marks. Let's lock into today's BTC daily market with Echo. Okay, so we got our 30 minute high, 30 minute low. So we'll just change those on our chart today. So this is what you can do if your chart's already set up. So I can go straight to my 30 minute high and just click on it and do settings just like we normally do with the other lines, and I can just put in the new one. So it's 109 today, 971. Okay, and that didn't change anything. So then we'll go to the 30 minute low, edit that, and that's 108.887. That was interesting. Grabbed, yeah, this should be different. This is not right. They didn't move it. Let's try it again. 109, 971. There we go. Maybe I typed it in wrong or something. I'm going to delete this line here, and I'm going to throw this other one up there at 108.887. Okay, sweet. So we got 30-minute high, 30-minute low. Current price is at 109,740. So yeah, that's pretty close. And daily bias is bullish. So like yesterday we were cautiously bullish. Today it's breaking above that breakout zone. So we're starting to get very bullish. Broke out of our flag, which is another reason we're bullish. And then, you know, it's looking at all the time frames. So if we went through them, you could see 4 hour, we got the MACD turning up. So that's great. We got the RSI is all right. It's on the middle line, but it's definitely turning up. So if this starts to curl up, that'll be a great sign. Stoaches are getting close to the top, but they're still firing up, so that's bullish. MACD's turning on the 1 hour. Same thing with the RSI. It's turning. It's at mid-level, but you can see this one's starting to curl up, and the yellow line's starting to curl up. Stoaches are getting topped. Still bullish, but they look like they're about to go bearish. But that's just one indicator, and then you got stacked. Well, you got mostly stacked moving averages. Technically, the red should be right here. So they're not fully stacked, but they're close to fully stacked. And then 15-minute. They're basically stacked again. You got MACD's been firing for a while. RSI is pretty close to topped out. Stoaches are curling over, so we might see a pullback here, which would be in line actually. And then we got 5-minute. So MACD fired for a while, and then it went a little bearish. Started to dip down, hit the 21, bounce back up. Then we got another flip bullish, but it's probably not super long lasting because RSI is also topped out, and you can see it's broken down below that yellow, which normally means that we're about to curl and start going the other way. And then stoaches are also close to getting topped out. They're still technically bullish though. But let's get back to what ChatGPT said. Alright, so we got our 30-minute high, 30-minute low. Essentially it's saying the same thing as me. Bullish on there. Bullish, and short-term pullback possible. So that's kind of what I was seeing on 15-minute too. BTC is broken out cleanly above the 30-minute range candle high with solid volume and multi-frame alignment. HCF shows structure, trend, continuation, but a pullback retest is reasonable short-term. Alright, so breakout trigger is 109,580. So actually that's essentially where ours was already. And then breakdown trigger 108,452. So I'm going to take that one off of my, make a new line for that one. So we're going to go, oops, I'm going to go Alt-H, click on that line, settings, text is breakdown, and then the coordinates are 108,452, 108,452. Okay, we got our breakdown line, and we'll do center on that. Oops, that was the wrong center. Middle. Right. Sweet. Okay, so and then daily support 108,734. 108. I'm just gonna scoot this one. So it's about there. And then daily resistance is at 109,750. So that's essentially where it is right now too. So sweet. We got our lines on there. ChatGPT's plan for today is it's saying it's hold breakout, clean retest of 109.71 or 108.734. continuation forward, 109,750. So it's basically saying, excuse me, it's basically saying, if we're looking at the chart, that if we, and let's go to smaller time frame, which is, it's kind of doing it right now, honestly, but it's saying it wants us to retest. Wow. Yeah, it really it wants us to pull like way back here, retest. That's possible. We'll see on that one. Yeah, we'll see. I could see it start flagging right here more likely, but we could get that breakdown all the way down to 109.71 is what it's thinking. So that's like, it's about right here. So we'll see if we really get that. If we do end up getting that, that'll be your trade, I guess, for today. So one thing though is, if you are, and this is not financial advice, but if you are going down and you're looking for that zone to take a paper trade, you can go along and throw your trade on. But make sure, you want to make sure you see that price starting to show that it's going to curl back up. So you're watching for things like the MACDs getting ready to fire, or is firing, the RSI is turning back upwards. You see that all the time frames are confirming that it's trying to go up, that kind of stuff. You could also use our ChatGPT and talk about that too. I am actually going to I'm going to try to get the link out in chat real fast. That way you guys can have the link to the bot right now. It is still a work in progress, but that way y'all can start playing with it. Let us know if you have, what kind of issues you have. We'll try to get it squared up, but essentially for right now, it should work mostly for what you guys are probably looking for. But basically, yeah, we'll try to get to chat, see if y'all, that way y'all can mess around with it. If you want, you can follow along in the daily live streams for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 8 o'clock. See if you guys just like try to figure out the bot, try to figure out how to use it. It's fairly simple, but that way y'all can just have somebody there kind of helping it out. Alright, I'm grabbing it real fast. Okay, so the link's going into chat. After the video's over, I'll try to put it in the video description. So if you're watching the replay, you can go ahead and just go to the description. It's in chat now, so if y'all want to check it out, go ahead. It looks like there's no major news events today, so I'm actually going to go ahead and check that. See if we can get it to show up today. Doesn't look like it's going to, though. Alright, well, I'll just go on Google and real fast and check. Again, if you guys are looking for that website, it is cryptocraft.com. It looks like we don't really have anything. There's a FOMC meeting at 1. That one's says it might have a mild impact, but we'll see. That's not something I'm super worried about, really. If you're looking at cryptocraft.com, really only have to worry whenever it's red. So You could be a little cautious of that, but it's not a huge deal. Yeah, and it's saying there's no crazy events today, which is true. Execution washouts, price is overextended, wait for pullback. Yep, that's what we were talking about. You want to make sure that price actually pulls back, which it is right now. And then it's another thing ChatGPT is saying is, or Echo saying is, 1 minute, 3 minute may fade momentarily. Confirm MACD RSI support before entering. Yep. Be cautious chasing above 109,750. Alright, so it's saying that it could trap, do a wick trap. Those look pretty good, so we'll just leave them. Alright, we're ready to go. So I'm going to actually pretend like if I was going to take this trade. So I got my trade on here, and we're going to see if I actually am going to take it. So right now I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh yeah, like here's that pullback that I was talking to ChatGPT about, and I think it's going to pull back down to here. That way I can get in and I'll take this trade right here going up. But you're like, oh, I don't know if this is a good idea or not. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to hide this for now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave it on there. Nice. See what ChatGPT thinks about this trade. So I'll screenshot it. I'm also going to screenshot the 5 minute. And then I'm going to go back to ChatGPT and say, I'm thinking about taking this. Might be an issue. I'm thinking about taking this. What do you think might be an issue? Yeah, I'll put some punctuation in there. Alright, let's see what it says. So this is close to what it told me to do. It told me it's going to pull back there. Taking trades involved high risk education systems only. So it basically has a little disclaimer there. Let's break this down like a true stone cold analyst, Echo style. Alright. So we got our technical trade review. Entry type 15 minute plus 5 minute pullback entry. Yep, that's what we're looking for. 15 minute break confirmed. So we broke above the breakout level at 109.580. Volume surge is visible. Clean structure, not a wick fake. We got 5 minute back test is in progress. Testing prior breakout zone, holding the 21 MA, showing minor rejection wick. Indicators still supported. MACD no full bear cross yet. RSI cooling but no divergence. So that's great. But like it kind of said, excuse me, like I kind of said earlier, MACD. So for the 5 minute, MACD is definitely curling over. You got it starting to, actually it's about to turn red. Yep, there you go. And then we got RSI is curling over, yellow is starting to curl, so that's telling us we're going to get a pullback. And then you got the stoches actually started to curl too, so we're going to get a pullback there too. So all three of those are now saying bearish. So it's basically saying make sure you hold this. Excuse me. Make sure you hold this yellow 21. And then we'll say the other thing it's saying is backtest candle is not fully closed. You're evaluating mid backtest. Could wick below and invalidate. Need to see if this handle closes above the 21 EMA with rejection wick. So basically it's saying you're thinking about getting in too early. So it actually didn't pick up this trade, I don't think. I think it's trying to say it's trying to think I'm taking this trade right here, which is not a bad one, but it's saying we want to make sure that this actually is going to retest and not just hit it and then like keep going lower. Next thing it says is extended move risk. You're buying after 7 green candles in a row in the 5 minutes. This could be a pause before a fade setup. Momentary event would be stalling. Stop play. So your stop is below prior structure but very tight relative to how far price action has moved. You don't want to get wicked out if your price sweeps liquidity below breakout zone and then reverses. So it's B plus setup. You got structure, you got volume. The entry is too aggressive and indicators are pulling but not reversive yet. And then here's what it tells you probably should do. Wait for the 5 minute candle to fully close. If it closes above the 21A, no full body red rejection, that's your green light. If it closes weak or slips below, abort and reevaluate for a deeper pullback to 109.71 or 108.734. Basically, it's saying there's a trade starting to set up, but it's not there yet. So you need to wait a second before you check it out. Which I'd agree. I wouldn't get in right now. I was actually talking about it dropping though. So we'll see. Let's just say, what if it drops? Let's say would the setup be good if we dropped to 109.71, 109.71, and started to confirm return there. There we go. This is a good question. Pull back to 109.071. Would it be a good setup? So 109.71 is the 30-minute range high. I don't think that was not right. Unless I typed that in wrong. Pretty sure 109.971 is the high, but it's saying the 30-minute range high is 109.071, so I don't know, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt, I guess. Closes to prior 5-minute breakout pivot, minor FRVP, wedge, structure, support from early breakout zone. If price pulls back and holds that level with confirmation, then yes, we could offer an A-grade continuation entry. Here's what you need to see for confirmation. 5-minute candle tags the zone and leaves a rejection wick, closes above and or right on the 21 MA. Okay, so it's saying it wants it to drop to 109.71 and then come back up and close above the 21 on the 5-minute. That's a decent move. That'd be a decent candle wick too. And then it's saying 1 minute, 1 minute, 3 minute will confirm that. That makes sense. Stochastics reset, cross back upwards. Yep. Yeah, so basically you're just looking for the typical stuff when you're looking for it to show that it's going to reclaim. The main thing is looking for that wick down and then come back up and close above the 21. Alright, what this setup looks like in the battle box terms. So 50-minute breakout, it's valid. 5-minute pullback re-entry opportunity, that's what you're looking for basically when you're saying it's going to break down and then come back up, close above the 21. You got the bias is definitely bullish, so that's in your favor. and you have a reduced draft risk if you have that drop. So Echo's call, if we drop to 109.71 and structure confirms its rejection, you're looking at a high quality continuation. So be patient. That's the kind of entry pros wait for. So basically, that's your key setup for today. If it drops down, hits that not 109.71, and then comes back up and closes above the 21 in the 5 minute, then you're basically golden. Man. Again, it's not financial advice, but if you can get, if that sets up, that's definitely the A grade paper trade for sure. So that's what I'm going to be looking for today. But yeah, I hope you all had enjoyed the live. You'll have to catch us tomorrow. We'll be on showing the battle box again. I'm definitely going to try to put that link into the description tomorrow. That way it's always in there for y'all. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the live. Go ahead, click that link in the chat. Make sure you get on it. Check out our battle box system. If you need to learn how to trade, go ahead and check out our channel. We have a whole trading course essentially on there, all for free. So just go ahead and check it out. Yeah. We're all looking for financial freedom, so we hope that we can help you all get there. Yeah, go ahead and like and subscribe if you like the channel. Really helps us and make more content like this, make longer content like this. Yeah, we'll see you all tomorrow. Happy trading.